life of a hunter. It's not about an end result, it's about an expedition, a journey that leads us into wild places, both near and far. In a time where some believe hunting is not relevant to modern society, we carry the torch and stand on the foundations of those that have come before us. We continue to invest into the ecosystems of which we must sustain. It's an effort to conserve, to provide, and celebrate God's renewable resources.
Hey, 380 plus.
It is our life, it is our passion, and we make no apologies for our God-given right to hunt. Our nation's 49th state has been coined the last frontier. With the largest amount of land and lowest population density in the country, the state of Alaska is extremely wild, presenting some of the most challenging hunting opportunities anywhere in the world. With over 3 million lakes and waterways, the majority of the state is only accessible by air. These bush plains provide the opportunity to explore deep within the Alaskan wilderness. The southeast coastal region of Alaska is home to some of the largest brown bears known to man. These animals are what drew Mark's attention to the state, and he has extended an invitation to Kenneth, not only to join, but to participate in the hunting adventure.
Well, we finally made it after 3 stops, actually 4 stops. We made it to Cordova, and I just have been mesmerized ever since we landed again. It's been 2 years since we've been here because of COVID. Got canceled last year, and I just forgot how beautiful it is. It's just breathtaking. That's about all you can say. Got Kenneth with us this trip. We got Tyler and Matt with us, so we got all 4 of us. It's going to be exciting, kind of new in camp for us. These guys have never been to Alaska, so it's just going to be eye-popping for them. It's going to be kind of fun watching it through their eyes, to be honest with you.
Oh man, this is just almost surreal. First time ever to Alaska. We're gonna hunt for a few days, and Mark's gonna try to kill a brown bear with his bow. He did bring his rifle as a backup, but I'm on black bear patrol at some point. I don't know when Mr. Sam decides that he wants to send me out.
Moral support.
Moral support. Is that what it is?
Yeah, moral support.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. You can do it, Mark. Come on.
You can do it.
Don't give up.
You can do it. I got a tag. You can do it.
Use the Dale Carnegie on him, okay?
What is that?
You don't know that? Another lesson. Get in the airplane. Let's go.
After arriving in Cordova, there is one 45-minute flight remaining to base camp. The scenic views of this flight rival any destination in the world. The snow-covered mountains are met by glacier-filled lakes at their base. Scattered waters fill the valleys and are shaded by the forest of evergreens. Many hunters dream of experiencing this very country all of their life, and Kenneth is soaking it all in on his first trip to Alaska.
I don't know which way to look. I mean, man, it's beautiful. You can't explain it. No. I mean, there's no way. You can't explain it. I don't have a good enough grasp on the English language to do it justice. No. But just everywhere you look, it's untouched. It's so vast. It's just so big. I'm excited, man. This is just being up here. Well, I do want to shoot a bear. I'm not gonna lie.
Holy smokes. How are you doing?
Doing good.
I'm Kenneth.
Hi, I'm Diana.
Nice to meet you, Miss Diana.
Home sweet home, Matthew. Hadn't changed a bit. It's good to be back. What do you think?
Oh, this brings back memories, doesn't it?
This is awesome. Big.
They got some hooks on them, don't they?
Yeah, there's some hooks
There's some hooks right there.
There's some hooks right there, yeah.
Boys down south.
So just so y'all know, I just want to make sure y'all know. This is what Mark is hunting. This is what I'm hunting, which I am fine with. But
that's a little black bear.
Yeah, big old black bear. He'd make a nice meal for that one.
The Given Ride is being brought to you by Expedition Archery, Element Outdoors, Real Tree, CVA, Hornady, Bare Bones Outdoors, Victory, and Trophy Tree Stands. After settling in at base camp for the night and completing all the paperwork for their tags, it was finally time to leave civilization and head out to where they would be hunting over the next several days.
What we got going on here is we're getting ready to get out of camp. We were supposed to go first thing this morning, but where we decided to go is the same place we went 2 years ago. And we had some noise in the background, but 2 years ago, and the tide was in. We had to wait until 6 hours later, till about 8 o'clock when the tide's back out so we can land. We actually got to wait for the tide to come out and land on the beach. Tide is going first. Camp's being set up right now. So he'll get there and videotape us coming in. We're going in a bigger plane, a little more comfortable.
Yeah, we gotta let the water get off the runway.
Oh. We're 3 guys, we got a lot of stuff back there.
That was incredible. Just the sights coming in here, and then where he landed this plane was just, I mean, you just would have had to have been in here to actually understand what he just did. That was amazing. Home sweet home for a few days.
Think we got enough equipment?
We got a lot of stuff, don't we?
And it all has to go up there.
Anything else we need? I can't imagine.
Thanks. Mark, thanks.
Thank you, sir.
Good luck, man.
Take care.
Hey, how about a pizza on day 5? I've seen you do it.
You could be done by day 3.
We might be.
Yeah, you might be having steak and king crab.
Hey, that sounds better than pizza.
Day 4, you can have crab, okay?
You got it.
If you guys got everything.
All right.
I like king crab.
That's to the football field. Probably about 75 yards, he was already in the air. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to do these hunts. Let's go, boys.
In the state of Alaska, it is illegal to hunt on the same day that you fly to prevent giving hunters an unfair advantage. The rest of the day was spent setting up camp and preparing for the following morning.
We're already here for our first outing in Alaska. A little nervous, a little anxious, a little excited, but that's what it's supposed to be. We're waiting on the 2 Southerners to get ready. I'm just picking on them a little bit. Kennelly's coming over finally. He hasn't walked around here 5 feet without that pistol in his hand. I'm like, put that thing away.
A wolf just come up the bank a few minutes ago.
And which way did he go as soon as he knew we were there?
As soon as he seen that SIG pointed at him, he went yonder way. If I'd have just had my finger pointed, I don't know what he'd have done.
So we're waiting for Matt to get done brushing his teeth here, and as soon as he does, we're going to take off.
Due to the tides, the process of getting to these meadows can be very difficult at times. The easy-to-maneuver beach at low tide transitions into an underwater obstacle course of deadfall as the tide comes in. Like the wolf, bears will use this beach as a travel corridor, so Mark and Kenneth must always keep their eyes open while making their way to the meadows.
We spotted our first bear. Kenneth grabbed his binoculars in excitement. It's got a black bear down there on the beach. Doesn't look like a big one, but I can't really tell from here. That's a good catch. Old man like you, that's a long way. He's down there, isn't he?
Although Mark does have a black bear tag, his main focus on this hunt is finding a big mature brown bear. As they hunt their way to the meadow, he instantly spots movement in the brush.
We're kind of pinned down here. We came out into this meadow after working our way down here for about 3 hours. Just nice and slow, looking for bears on the beach. And as soon as we walked out, I saw a black bear bedded down up there a couple 100 yards, and then just happened to find another one over here. So Bucko really didn't want to hunt right here. He wanted to go up further and get in a higher tree because he can't see around some of those trees in that back field there, back meadow as they call it. So we're just going to hang here. They didn't see us. They can't, you know, they're more likely going to hear us if anything, but before they see us, he's going to climb the tree, get a little spot, and then so we're just going to hang out here for a while and see what we see.
The Give and Ride is being brought to you by Scrape Fix, PFC, Bone Collector Game Calls, Lethal, Sig Sauer, Insights, Dry Shot, and Texas Trophy Hunters.
I think it's the first time I had to clear off my arrow, sand off of my arrow. Boom. Boom, chaka-laka-laka, boom. I'm so stoked to be here. Another opportunity to try to kill brown bear with a bow. It's not that easy. With just a territory that we're in and the weather combined, and you got to get up close to these things. And some of those big ones, they're just hard to get close to. They'll either come right at you and then you have a hard time getting a shot at them, or they'll go downwind and then they're about 100 yards away. So, but both shooting good. They're up there watching out for us. Everywhere we go, we must have a gun. Unfortunately, it can turn dangerous real quick here. You just think it won't happen to you, but these are situations where something bad can happen. So we can't go anywhere solo. And if you go solo, you must have a gun. You can't leave camp without a gun. Actually, you should have one on you at all times here. So we're camping out right where we're hunting, so it can be dangerous.
The next several days of hunting were spent in what is known as the Big Meadow, where Mark spent the majority of his time in 2019. He knows the type of bears that roam this area after laying eyes on a giant the trip before. In order to get a clear vantage point, the best lookouts are found 70 feet in the air on the top of the spruce tree.
I know you might think it's kind of a little silly seeing us sitting up here in a tree hunting, but here it's so thick, and we get these meadows. When you pop out into these meadows here, you can't see but maybe even 1/10 of the meadow from the ground. So you have to get elevated, and we're literally 65, 70 feet off the ground. I know we may look like we're heroes up here, but it's not that big a deal to get up here. Kenneth made it up, so.
Yeah, if I can do it, anybody can do it.
But this is about the only way you can hunt these bears and actually see them to put a stalk on them. A little windy, but credible.
Today is moving day.
They're kicking us out, Kenneth.
We've been in camp together for, this will be our 4th day here, right? Isn't this
It's been day number 4.
Day number 4. And Mark's been brown bear hunting, and we kind of had made a plan that I would stay in camp with Mark for 3 days. Hopefully be here whenever you shot your brown bear. We've seen, how many brown bears? I've only seen one because I was in a tree at the time, but
4, 5, 6 brown bears, and probably at least that, maybe 10 black bears.
Yeah. So, but we didn't want to shoot a black bear here because Mark's brown bear hunting here. So what they're going to do, they're going to fly in and pick Matt and I up, and we're moving to a different camp. And then I'm going to black bear hunt, and then hopefully I shoot a black bear fairly quick, and then they're gonna fly us back in and hunt the rest of the week with Mark.
It's just beginning for you.
All right, buddy.
You got it, man.
We'll see you hopefully.
As soon as that plane comes.
Hopefully, hopefully we'll see you
in a couple of days.
Couple of days.
You take at least 2 days to shoot one.
Yeah.
Enjoy it.
Well, I'd like to get back. I want you to,
Yeah, you want to be here with the
I
big
want to be here when you shoot that big one.
While waiting on the plane, an unexpected brown bear appeared on the beach heading directly for camp. A mad rush ensued as Mark grabbed his bow in an attempt to cut the bear off.
Okay. Let's see what we get here, huh?
Just try to keep that dry lookout.
We have a brown bear. He's coming down the beach. He surprised us. He's digging right there. Our wind's horrible. Hopefully he doesn't wind us.
The Given Ride is being brought to you by Reveal, Swagger, Vision Bikes, Tacticam, Thorn Broadheads, Big and J, Crescent, and Caveman Gear. As Kenneth was preparing to fly out, a brown bear made his way down the beach, and Mark got into position with his bow in hand.
Hey!
You can stop.
Hey!
I didn't want to shoot him walk. No, that was a good call. 43 yards too.
Yeah, that was a good call.
If he'd have stopped, we could have hammered him. Oh, so close. What a rush.
Even though Mark's trip has been unsuccessful up to this point, he is no stranger to success in the state of Alaska. On his first trip to Kodiak, he punched his tag with Bucko and Sam by his side.
Ten days of mental anguish.
Pleasure being with you, Bucko.
Yes. Number one on our bucket list. Last night, I know that sounds like every other video you watch. Literally 10 days last night Had to give up the bow, but it was number one on my bucket list. I'm thrilled.
Gee, we don't have to have you back.
Right in.
We don't have to have you back.
Oh, you're not inviting me back now?
No, you're always a
Thanks to Sam Feegis.
You're a heck of a walker. You're one of the best clients we've ever had.
And Bucko, his guide, they didn't let me give up. It was very easy to give up after 3 or 4 days of sitting in a tent for 6, 8, 10 hours. Literally, it's rained every day except for 2. Rained out 4 out of the 10 days. And then 3 of those days we sat in a tent, a teepee tent, 6 feet round, 4 of us, for 6, 8 hours at a time. We got really close, to a group of us did.
The chase to tag a brown bear with a bow is what keeps Mark coming back to the state. The moment on the beach proves just how difficult it can be. You can be at the right place at the right time and still not be presented with a shot. These encounters are what fuels his drive to continue hunting with his bow in the state of Alaska.
After our bear went into the woods, it actually did a U-turn behind us, which is a little freaky in and of itself. And then went right, hit our camp, turned down back on the beach, and ran down to where we hunted the other day. But we can't keep up with it. We never got another look at him, but you can see his tracks going around the corner.
With the bear on the beach out of the picture, Kenneth's pickup finally arrived. Only halfway into the hunt, Mark still has plenty of time to find a brown bear, and Kenneth's hunt is just beginning. Next week on The Give and Right.
Big brown bear.
Get out of here!
And I don't have a brown bear tag.
So we got a bear in camp. Kenneth moving up. Can I get a hug?
We were in the exact same spot. Exact same spot.
Exact same spot.